Hello, welcome back to another video. So I thought I'd start a new vlog today because I haven't actually vlogged since Florence, and so it's been a while since I've actually sat down and filmed a little video. So I feel like I just wanted to jump on here and have a little chat because today is the 4th of November. So I have officially about two and a half months until I go back to Australia, and I kind of just wanted to sit down and do a little bit of like an update on how I'm feeling about the whole thing, and how I'm going and what I'm kind of expecting for the last couple of months. So basically, to put it really bluntly and to be really honest, I'm really finding it a little bit daunting, the thought of going home right now, because I don't know, like I just don't really feel ready for it. And it's really strange because I had the exact same feelings about coming here. I thought it would be, you know, I knew it would be different, and I knew it would be like the most pivotal kind of chapter of my life, but I didn't really understand what that meant until I got here, until I started experiencing everything new that was kind of happening around me. I didn't fully grasp the concept that it would kind of change me and change my life and like my perspective on everything, but it really has. And it's taught me a lot living alone, that I probably wouldn't have learnt, or probably wouldn't have learnt as quickly if I hadn't done this year abroad. So as you guys know, in February, I arrived here with my ex-boyfriend, my boyfriend at the time, and we stayed in an Airbnb for 1 month while I found a place to live, because I arrived here with nowhere to live, and that was really scary. That was probably one of the most stressful things that I've ever done. It's like the first time living out of home. Being in another country is one thing, but coming here with no plan, nowhere to go, and like having no idea what to do was the most scary thing of my life. And I think I've been pretty open about that on my channel over this year. I've spoken about it quite a lot, like how I'm feeling and everything, but the extent of it is really, really hard to kind of put into words, because until you're kind of thrust into this situation, it's impossible to understand like what it feels like and what it kind of looks like. So, you know, when I say I'm moving to Milan, from the outside and like from other people's perspective, it's like, oh, this exciting new thing, and it absolutely is, and it absolutely has been the best thing that I've ever done for myself. However, there are a lot of like hard times and difficult things that go along with it as well. And as you guys know, I have spoken about this on my channel as well, that earlier this year, at the end of April, my ex-boyfriend and I had split up. So we made that decision pretty early on. I just knew that it wasn't like a time for me to actually be in that relationship anymore, and it just kind of, I needed this new chapter and this year to just grow independently and just be, you know, whoever I wanted to be, whatever that looked like. I had no idea at the time, but as this year has kind of unfolded, and like what I'm saying probably sounds really, really vague, and it's hard to explain. Like it's really, really difficult to put it into words, what that kind of looks like in practice. But any of you who have kind of done this year abroad, anywhere in the world, I feel like you would probably understand what I mean. It's like your life completely changes, and you're doing all of these things in the background to kind of adapt to that new life and that new way of doing things, and having like that extra stress in the back of your mind can either be really helpful or really harmful. And in my situation, I found it to be quite harmful and quite stressful. So I made the decision. It was a really hard decision, but I did make that decision to end things and to just go, you know, off by myself in this new chapter in my apartment by myself. So yeah, like I've learnt a lot of lessons this year, and that's what I wanted to talk about today. Sorry, this has been like the longest introduction ever. I don't even know if you'd call it an intro because it was probably like half of this video, but I feel like this is going to be a bit of a long one, so yeah, I guess it was an intro. What have I been up to in general? After I got back from Croatia with my mum, I kind of wanted to slow down a little bit with the traveling because, as you guys know, I spent pretty much the entire summer out of Milan. I was here, there and everywhere all over Europe, traveling to Germany and France and different places in Italy. I've done a lot over this summer, and it's definitely been like one of the best summers, if not the best summer of my entire life. So I got to experience so many different new places, and I did so many different things with so many different people. And I met a lot of people through those trips. I did a trip to Sicily with Anna at the start of summer. We went to Cinque Terre with a group of us as well. 2 guys from the Netherlands, which I'd actually met earlier this year, but we did a little trip with them to Cinque Terre, and then my family came and we were just non-stop traveling for about 2 months. We went to like France and Amalfi Coast, Germany, went to Munich, and some different little cities in Italy, which was so nice. And then straight after that I went to the south of Italy. I went to the south of Italy to Puglia, Basilicata, and that was amazing. It was really kind of eye-opening and definitely a really different experience for me because a lot of them don't speak English, so I really had to kind of step up my Italian game. And a lot of them speak dialect, like it's not even Italian, so that made it even more difficult. But I feel like I've grown in terms of my confidence, and like how I carry myself in certain situations has really changed and has really developed. And I'm really proud of myself for that because I've done a lot of things that I probably wouldn't have done this time last year, from like pushing myself a bit and just like stepping outside of my comfort zone, which was one of the major themes in the videos that I was making last year on this channel, was talking about how much I really needed to step out of my comfort zone and how much I thought that would help me in life, like personally, and also professionally, because next year I go back to Sydney and it's my last year of uni, and so after that I'll be like looking for jobs, and I imagine like going to a lot of interviews and having to talk about myself, I guess, a lot more in a professional context. Developing that confidence this year has been really crucial for me, and I definitely see the benefit now, not only because I'm coming here to study for uni, because I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I forget that I'm here to study, and a lot of people have kind of asked me, you know, like, when do you actually go to uni and what are you actually doing there? Because it does, and like I know it seemed like I've just been non-stop traveling, which I have been, and like I'm so grateful for that. But I also, like, I have been doing work for uni. We do assignments for UTS back home, which is what we're graded on ultimately, but we also do attend classes in Italian, part of the academic curriculum here at my uni in Milan. So I'm doing, at the moment, per semester we do 2 classes. So last semester I was doing like a language class and one other class that was kind of like the history of like products and like consumption and things like that, which I found a little bit boring, to be honest, but the subjects that I'm doing this semester have been a lot more interesting. And I think because my language has improved a lot more, and my listening skills, that I'm finding it more kind of engaging, and I can actually understand a lot more what they're talking about. And also in terms of the content, I find that a lot more interesting too. I'm doing, it's called Storia della radio e della televisione. I believe, if I'm saying that correctly. So I'm doing that one, and then I'm also doing like theory and techniques of image promotion, which ties in really nicely actually with my degree that I'm doing in Australia, and also my research assignment that I'm doing as my major kind of project for this year, which is focused on like products that are made in Italy. And I'm doing like a case study of Bottega Veneta and like their how kind of certain images are portrayed related to made in Italy, if that makes sense, through their advertisement campaigns. So yeah, that's been really interesting and really kind of helpful for me to gauge and develop over these past months. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at now with uni and everything. So I think I do my final exams in like, I don't know, December and January. And then basically all of January will just be like finalizing everything. I kind of have a month free of uni, so I won't be like going there to study or anything like that. It'll all be done. All I'll have left to do is like my final assignment for my uni back in Sydney. So I think that's just kind of a final report. You kind of revisit your first assignment and like add to it and update it and things like that. So that'll be pretty good. But yeah, other than that, the rest of this year is honestly just like, I don't know, just exploring, traveling more. I'm running out of money, so I don't think I'll be traveling quite as much as I did this summer, but there are still a few things that I want to do, a few little trips. But yeah, we'll see how everything plays out, and nothing's really certain yet. Nothing's really set in stone, because I've been enjoying just staying in Milan, having a little bit of a break from traveling. As the weather gets a bit cooler, I've been going out at nights a lot more here in Milan, and it's kind of funny that I've lived here for so long and I haven't actually had that many good nights out in Milan, even though I've lived here for like 10 months nearly, which is kind of crazy, but it's been good just to like have weekends here and go out with new friends that I've made here. So that's been really good for me, I think, as well. But yeah, I think that's kind of everything that I have to update you on at this point. But I'm going to be doing like a lot more vlogs after this video. But basically I just wanted to sit down and like have a chat, because I haven't done that for a while and I felt like it was a little bit overdue, because I'm kind of treating this as like a digital journal, if you will, where I'm just like recording my thoughts and experiences on here. Even if no one like watches it or enjoys it or is even interested in it, it's for me to like also look back on and just remember like how I was feeling and what I was doing and everything like that at certain points in the year. So I hope you guys can appreciate that and not find it too boring, I suppose. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I'm going to be uploading another one pretty soon. Yeah, I'm not sure what that will be yet. Probably just another like at-home vlog or like a trip or something. I don't know yet. We'll see. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you very soon in my next video. Bye guys.